Hey everyone, quick old mic test before we begin. Make sure everything is sounding a-okay on your end. How you all doing? Crank my volume up slightly. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Hopefully we're not too quiet. Hopefully we're not too loud. We're going to adjust obviously the volume of the stream when the stream is live. Sometimes it can go a little bit loud, sometimes it can go a little bit quiet, so we'll work that all out. How you all doing? Streaming right now as well, because EA Play is live. Well, it will be live in roughly 4 minutes actually, exactly. And yeah, I'm going to be doing reactions to all the upcoming streams. We have an Xbox stream coming in July. We've got a Ubisoft stream coming in July. I'm going to be streaming on Monday when there should be a new game announcement on Monday. It could be Crash Bandicoot, it might not be, but we'll stream and we'll see. We went live a little bit early there. How you guys all doing? Let's see if we can get everyone to like the video. Yeah, sure. We've got, what, 30 people in here. If you'll click the like button, that'll help get us seen. Right, we have 2 minutes to go until the stream starts. We don't really know what we're going to be seeing here. We know we're going to be seeing Star Wars Squadrons gameplay, We know we're going to be probably seeing Battlefield. We know we're going to be seeing like all the sports games. So when those come up, you can go take a toilet break. Apart from that, though, we don't know. Let me mute that. Cool. Right. We don't really know what else we're getting apart from those things. So it's going to be hopefully a few surprises. We shall see. I think we're getting some Apex Legends things. I think they've teased that, but we'll see. It should be a good show. After the PlayStation 5 reveal, was it last week or the week before? Like, time is just so slow at the moment. So whenever the PS5 reveal was, that was a pretty solid one, much better than the Xbox one we had in May. We'll give this a rating out of 10 at the end. But who we got in here at the moment? We got Freddy, good to see you as always. We got Jasper, we got Bandicoot Warrior, we got Alpha in here. This is happening quite late, yeah. EA was like, hey, let's do it at midnight for you guys. So I thought, okay, I guess we'll do it at midnight. Wait, there's EA Play? EA Play is where EA is going to hopefully reveal a load of new games, announce a load of new games, show us some gameplay. We'll kind of just see. I think it's about an hour, so it shouldn't be too long. Yeah, I re-bleached my hair 2 days ago. DLC most likely. We might see some DLC for Apex Legends, yeah. I think they were teasing maybe some sort of single-player stuff. Who knows? Hold on. There is no volume here. Strange. There's no volume coming from Twitch at the moment, so we'll see if volume starts playing eventually. We got Damon in here. Hey, here to help with the Skate 4 summoning circle. We want Skate 4, or as... start a little bit early. This is a hype trailer. Or as Venomous suggested earlier, hit and run. Hey JC, how you doing? Right, let me switch to that view.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA.
Let me know what his audio is like, if it's loud enough.
Joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get
he might be slightly too quiet, so let me know.
Just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players.
Turn up volume. Yep.
Physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly
right, that should be all right.
Entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism.
Let me know if that's all right. Again, it changes with every stream.
And there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive,
is that better?
And positive places to play.
Cool.
We also have real
we can adjust if trailers and things are too loud and stuff.
And we are committed to doing that work. Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you.
Right.
So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some
Still
games.
too quiet? We'll wait until we get actually some game trailers, because those game trailers may be slightly louder.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show in LA playing.
Right, we'll try that.
Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in an X-Wing.
That might be too loud now.
I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then Because of circumstances
Yeah, no
beyond our
crash
control,
here.
we had
Maybe
to come
Monday.
up with something a
Maybe
little
Monday.
different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers.
Yeah, super cool of EA to do that. EA and Bungie did great jobs with the beginnings of their streams. I hope Microsoft does something in July, and hopefully Ubisoft as well.
Incredible reveals and never before seen gameplay.
Ooh.
Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles.
We love a
some old
world
favorites
premiere.
making a comeback. A look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasy.
They can't tease us like that.
Plus a sneak peek at the future.
Some old favorites making a return.
Pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses.
The stream's a bit
talking.
jumpy.
Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Right. Now we're into the games and stuff. Let me know about audio. It might be way too loud now. It may be still too quiet. But we'll get there.
You should smile more.
Right, what are we getting?
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season.
I'll admit, I haven't played
Now we're just
Apex
getting
in
started.
quite a few months.
Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
It always looks so fun, and then I get in and I'm like, yeah, a game is enough.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor.
The cringe
which has
comes
seen
with
the introduction of our
Ubisoft, not
latest
EA.
legend, Loba. A major map change to Kings Canyon.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better.
What are we getting new?
Today, I'm
New
here
hero?
to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
What's treasures?
I might bury you here. No one.
No, I cringe ain't too bad. EA has been a bit hit and miss with their cringe in E3s recently.
Adventurers, raiders,
So Kings Canyon coming back? Well, it's already in the game, I think. Back.
they risk everything in search of fame, fortune,
These skins.
and answers. Few find what they're looking for,
I like that Western skin a lot.
but if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you.
This is just like one of those new events.
Respawn beacon here.
My silences are firing again. Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Mobile respawn beacon, is that new, or have I like just missed what?
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
So what is it? Just a new game mode within the normal BR? Okay, cool.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
Hey, Creo, how you doing?
As you just saw, the Lost
Respawn
Treasures
beacon's new?
collection event
Alright.
brings with it a ton of great
I wasn't sure if
content,
that was something they
including
added
new
in like a
limited
month ago
time
and I
mode,
just
Armed
completely
and
missed.
Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map.
Okay.
Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you
Okay.
the power to choose when, and more importantly, where
That's kinda
you bring
cool.
your teammates back into the battle.
Also, the stream
Lost
skipping,
Treasures
and,
also
like slowly
introduces a
jumping,
new
that
town
is
takeover, Crypto's
Twitch,
Map Room,
not
which
me.
gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker.
When it's FIFA, we may switch over to the YouTube
And of
stream.
course,
It
the
might be a
Lost
little bit
Treasures
smoother.
collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom,
Yeah, boy.
which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures
launches
drops on
today.
Tuesday, June
Oh, no.
23rd.
Okay, next week.
And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right. This fall we're bringing
Oh, it's coming
Apex
to Switch.
Legends to Steam.
Oh, to
And
Steam.
I know you're hoping, wondering, praying. So before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Oh, it is coming to Switch.
We're
That was
huge
leaked
fans
out
of
earlier this
Nintendo
week.
here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends
You don't
to
notice
the
any
Switch
jumping?
this
Every so
fall.
often it like
And we'll share more details in the months ahead.
stops for a second and
So
then keeps
that
going.
means you'll be able to squad up
If
no
it's not
matter where
noticeable,
you
then
and your
we
friends
won't
prefer
worry
to
about it.
play. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch,
Hey, Bandicoot Warrior.
or on the PC via Origin and
Oh,
Steam.
Darth.
We're
Darth,
throwing out a
hello.
lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion
Think
for
about
the game is truly inspiring.
Apex
We
Legends,
look
like
forward to seeing you all.
cosmetics.
And don't
They're
forget,
cool, but
check out Lost
they haven't been able
Treasures
to
on
like
June 23rd.
get them on the level of like Fortnite's cosmetics. Fortnite has like just gone above and beyond, and nothing's really like stood out for me in terms of Apex's cosmetics for me to want to actually buy them when I was playing the game. But I do like the heirlooms. That's a cool feature.
Sul, everyone. One thing I admire about Apex
Sul.
Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters.
Let's go
At The Sims,
cosplay.
we've
Yes,
always believed
everything needs cosplay.
representation and diversity in games is critically important. Perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
I used to play Sims 1 and Sims 2.
Empowering, actually. And
I don't think
very
I could play them
moving.
anymore.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before.
Is it
seeing
bad that
my
I got the same
disability, I
glasses
guess
as him
you could say.
almost?
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height,
Don't laugh at Sims 5.
petite.
I first realized that I was trans, and
Whenever I play Sims, I do the all money
was, like,
cheat, and then I
praying
just
to God,
make an
telling me
awesome looking
that
house.
I have this world where I can.
I don't like
express
work up
myself
towards
and be
actually being able
myself.
to
Where I
earn
come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted
making
to,
the house and
letting
doing all
any
that
of
stuff.
Get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was.
Please be Plants.
what I
Oh,
was
Plants
going
vs
through,
Zombies. I
I
hadn't
had
thought
my
of that.
safe place.
We might get
This
some
is
information about Battle for
plausible. This is a
Neighborville.
future
I don't
you
think we'll
can
get like a
It's
new
almost like I
Plants
was
vs Zombies.
peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
Imagine a
It gave me
Simpsons and
sense of hope
Sims crossover.
that
Yo, that would
I
actually
could
be
build a life that
sick.
looked like that.
I would actually
Sims
play
is
that.
almost like a utopia
If
of
you
what I
had
hope our
Springfield
world
and you could
eventually
build in
becomes.
Springfield,
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
you've been brought back to Apex and
I
Fortnite.
play
See, I
to
opted
make a
into
difference.
Fortnite for the event,
I
but
play to
nothing's
feel
drawn me
good
back
about
to
myself.
Apex just yet.
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
design.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Is this just a trailer they released like a while ago? Because I feel like I've seen this. Unless I'm just getting like deja vu. They're prototyping
As
PB,
you
like an
just saw, there
OG
are so many
PvZ game.
reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope. A place where you can be your
Oh, I think I
authentic
saw that.
self
They
and
revealed
build
that a couple
your
of months ago,
vision
didn't
for
they?
our shared
PvZ
world.
3.
A place to imagine
People weren't
what's
happy,
possible.
from what I remember.
To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your
that what they
community
call them,
virtual
Simmers?
and real a better place.
Not like
Now, I know some of you
I don't
tuned
know.
in hoping for
I
some
guess
Sims
Simmers.
news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam
Switch.
today.
Oh, Steam.
Take a look.
I think it's on Steam right now, along with something else that's just launched on Steam, like in the last hour, that EA make. I can't remember what it is. Oh, Apex, of course. They just announced it. We can. Sims has changed a lot since I played it. I think the last Sims I actually played was the Sims 2 Hotel on the DS. And there was like a Yeti. Baby Yoda. Okay, cool. They're probably just sort of getting the smaller announcements
Hey everyone,
out at
Alex
the beginning.
here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today.
Everything
5
is
more
coming to
great
Steam.
EA games, including Titanfall 2,
Skatefall, I wish.
Dead Space 3, are all playable.
Yeah, Simmers is
right
the
this
official
second.
name.
And
Either
when
Simmers
EA
or Discount
Access arrives
Sinners
on
or
Steam
near
this fall, you can get
nearly
all those
boiled
great
people.
titles and a ton more with your membership.
I thought they were called like
Expect to see our
Sim-
new releases on Steam too. One of the first
Simsonians
arrived
or
just
something.
a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love
Building
it,
the
and we
Big
know you
Brother
will
house
too.
in Sims 1
This
back in the
is
day.
Command and Conquer Remastered.
Is this the Command and Conquer they showed off? Was it last year? And they had like a 10-minute demo, and it was just like the most boring part of the whole press conference. Or was that a different game? I think that was a different game. I think there was a new version. This is like a remake? Not my kind of game.
Welcome back, Commander.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You
No,
can
I guess it
expect
wasn't. I guess
7
everything
new
was on,
games coming to Switch in the next 12 months.
EA Origin.
Including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing
Hey, thank you for
crossplay to many of your
subscribing,
favorite
Evan and
games, too,
Matt Porco.
starting
Appreciate
with
that very
Need for
much.
Speed Heat and continuing
I
with
don't
some
see
new
FX on
titles
Steam.
being
Oh, it's coming
revealed
later, that's
in
why.
the show.
It's
What did I
all
s-
about giving you the freedom
Sims and
to
something
play
else is on there
what
right
you
now.
want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
I'm liking that
Quick reminder to
everyone
keep an
is
eye out for
slowly
those
going
special
towards
golden
crossplay.
letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere. So keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as
Gotta
they
love Greg
appear, and
Miller.
Once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to
I'll
win
wait for
one of
someone else
more
to
than
put
a
that code
dozen
together
great
and then
games
just
on Steam.
redeem
So
it
stay tuned
later.
to find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light and Zoink to give us such creative titles
Ooh.
as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers
We're gonna see
working
Joseph
on the
Fares.
next wave of EA originals.
We're gonna see F the Oscars.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own. We wanted space for our studio's
This is
creativity
cool.
to flow
Is this
free.
because they couldn't like
So
get
that we
people
can
to be
try
interviewed
unconventional
with
approaches to
current
solving new
situation?
ideas.
Did like a
There are
cool
times
animation?
where you've got to like break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
We're gonna get Yanni 3? Unravel 3, I mean? Not Yanni 3.
And now for a deeper dive into
Hey,
what
there's the
these
P.
developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Haze Light and their mild-mannered, quiet leader,
Dan DDM. He used to do Skate 3 videos? Damn, I never knew that.
Let's do it.
Here he is. F the Oscars.
Please welcome Joseph Fares.
What a moment that was at the Game Awards.
There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me.
I've never played A Way Out, but I've always wanted to.
Here's where, okay. Oscars, you know,
Oscars! You!
You can swear there, but you can't swear here.
No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, is basically about...
What was announced for Apex? A new event in-game. No new season or anything like that. It's launching next Tuesday.
To make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interaction.
This is skipping a lot, quite a bit now.
There that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different.
Yeah, we'll switch it over to the other stream when FIFA comes up.
To keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive, and you actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players,
this looks kind of
cool. Feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space, and when you're in space you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
I still have to spoil my computer because
wow, that was the best way.
I don't think we're getting the Spore
Joseph,
remaster.
We love you so much. Thank
Hey, look, there's the L.
Over there, the Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Zoink. Fun fact: the Crash font they use in all the new Crash games is called Zoink.
Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that
kind of has that Tim Burton
the
vibe.
The better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the Kingdom of Random.
Kingdom of Random?
Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and the dark force controls.
I think that'll be Battlefront 3 on PS5.
Where you live to how you act.
I think insiders have said that it's not a Battlefield 3 remaster.
Set against the backdrop of
Battlefront, sorry, Battlefront.
But it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all
I don't think we're getting Battlefront 3 for a while. Maybe eventually.
With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised
maybe next year?
how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
Okay. I do like the vibe of this game.
The world of random bends with the roll of one dice. A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations, transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of random.
What's he doing? It's all about gambling. What's the actual gameplay like then? Kind of, is it like 3D platformer? And this, I don't know if this is Twitch or...
They should be scared of us.
I think it's Twitch, like... Hold on one sec. I'm gonna take this down to 720 just for a second. As it is skipping quite a bit. Dice is plural.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in man.
Well, yeah, there's the A.
Randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal.
It's a bit
Game's out
dicey.
next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
Come on. Give us a FIFA section so we can
At Final
switch.
Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games.
Right.
That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title.
What is this?
Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena.
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the
My
fight.
controller batteries are low,
We
guys.
wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away.
Okay.
Let's kick this into gear.
Kind of has an Overwatch vibe.
Will soon be mine. Have you ever
Gotta go
wondered
Bandicoot
why
Warrior. No worries.
so good on
Hopefully you had fun, and hopefully I will see you in the next video or stream. Take care.
quality public transportation?
This does look pretty cool. It looks like very heavily like Overwatch in terms of the environments as well as the
People are courteous and friendly.
style.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their
Looks
fellow
like it could be a bit of fun.
Are you leaving already? But the real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
This is Overwatch. This is just Overwatch, but with rockets. This does look cool. I'm willing to give this a shot. I think there was a game that came out a couple of years ago that was kind of like only rockets. I can't remember what the name of it was. Splash Damage, I think. Maybe that was the developer.
Never turn your back on the water.
PvZ, PvZ. I don't know if we get PvZ here. I'm going to do a quick switch of the stream after this game has been revealed. Because it's not... It's still like ever so often just sort of tripping up. Right. Bear with me. We're going to switch over to YouTube. There we go. That didn't take long. And then let me just make sure this is on the highest quality. Yep, it is. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That should hopefully mean it doesn't trip up on itself. And I think it's actually slightly louder.
So as you just saw, rockets are
I
obviously
think it's
awesome
definitely
to blast
louder.
all over the place. But in order to come out on
Persian
top,
TARDIS,
there's a lot to master.
I'm off to work too. Have work tomorrow, unfortunately. Night,
You'll
Persian
have a range
TARDIS.
of
Appreciate you
rocket-powered
hanging.
abilities to blast opponents
It is
out
annoying
of
that
the
this was
arena,
at midnight.
and an arsenal of evasive moves. rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long.
I think
Even
this
when
stream
you're
is
out,
better
you'll fly
quality
right
than
back
Twitch
into the
one.
fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities.
Is it too loud
As
now?
you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
Oh, it comes out in like less than
And
a
there's
month.
plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a Blast Pass and a ton of free content,
Blast Pass.
including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of
Crossplay.
platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce crossplay support right from the start.
Crossplay is just the thing.
So grab your
The
friends,
game doesn't have
regardless
crossplay,
of their
it's the,
platform, and
outlier
get ready
now.
to blast off with Rocket Arena on July
Good, it
14th
was alright? Cool.
on PlayStation,
Sounds great, alright,
Xbox,
cool.
Origin, and Steam.
Yeah, this for some
And
reason this
we'll
the
be sharing more
YouTube stream
gameplay
is
right
louder
after
than
the
the
show
Twitch stream.
with the help of some great
I
content
don't know why.
creators. So check us out
I
on
tweaked
YouTube
it down slightly
at the
because it was a
link
little bit
below.
loud, but it might be too
See you
quiet
in
now.
the arena.
Wow,
Did
that
they
looks great.
say if that was free or
And
not?
Hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the
There's the
show
Y.
and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle.
Getting
It's the
tired of
real
seasonal
reason I didn't
games.
get
I
any
am a
sleep
bit
last
as
night,
well.
and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons.
Ooh.
Now, okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Just I'm very interested in this game because it's first person only, which Battlefront 2 Space Battles 1, they were third person as well, which means you can kind of look around and see where you want to go. This might be pretty hard. Yeah, but the thing with seasonal games is I feel like I need to dedicate time to that game, and if I go away from that game, play another game, I kind of like missed out on that original game, which is what I don't like about seasonal games. I've got to feel like I'm constantly playing it to actually get the rewards and stuff for that season. Come on, show us that sweet, sweet gameplay.
Wow, the 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this
What's he
to
got on
people.
the shelf?
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of
TIE
different
fighter
parts of Star
pilot
Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow, that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that
D&D.
part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
See,
It's
I'm
been
with you. I
interesting.
would
we're
prefer
trying to kind of pull from that spiritual
some
heritage
sort
of many different games
first-person,
in that time
third-person
period.
action game like
At the
Jedi
same
Fallen
time,
Order.
we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars
I think
flight
I'd be
games of the
even more
past.
excited for
And
this
what they
if
did
it
that I
had
love is that
the
they made
aspects
that
of the
part
original
the
Battlefront
universe
2 where
real.
you
The
are
level
in
of
your
depth
command
and
ship, you
detail
get
that they
into
show
your
in the
ship, you
ships,
fly
the
to
way
the
that
other
you
command
control
ship,
them,
and you
is something that I
destroy
remember
the
fondly from my
engines in it. I
childhood,
think that would
and
be
it's
really
something
cool.
that we're
But
trying to do very much with Squadrons. You know, in real life, being a pilot is hard. It takes skill, and that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around,
also,
shoot your
are those
lasers.
DVDs
But as you
behind
get
his
deeper
head?
into it, you start learning
And
how
if they are,
to
they're really
divert
big.
energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun with the game.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support cross-play. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end, which is pretty cool.
Stop yelling
Regardless of
by
how you're playing
one
which platform,
movie.
they can all play
Sheesh.
together. Just hook up with your friend, connect,
An hour ahead
have
of
an
me.
awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, I don't... That's awesome. That is...
Come on,
the
let's
big
see
question,
this thing in
when
action.
can people actually play it?
Not too
October
long, actually.
20th, was
Star
it?
Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Oh, October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually
See,
delivered.
yeah,
I appreciate that.
I
The next
loved
big
Fallen
ask
Order.
I have on
It was like
behalf of everybody
Sekiro,
watching, I'm
but
sure, who
easy.
came here for one specific reason.
In terms of the combat.
Can we see some new gameplay
this is
of it?
what we
Can we
came
see
for.
any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to.
Gameplay,
On
gameplay,
behalf of
gameplay.
everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
World premiere. Come on, please look amazingly sick. Okay. I think you can tell it's current gen.
Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron.
540 for you?
Everything
Wow.
we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings.
Sometimes
in
it
a
looks really
single-player
cool,
story
like really good
spanning two
graphics, and sometimes the graphics just look a little bit off. Like that looks
Master
good.
multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5.
Like the bit at the beginning with the Rebel pilot looked a bit rough.
This is the definitive
Obviously, it's still that looks a little bit rough there. The textures on some of the stuff he was flying through. It's still in development though, so
career in a single-player story
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic.
cool.
You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side,
Star Wars fighting
prove
game
your
like
skills on increasingly
Revenge of the
challenging
Sith
missions.
on PS2. That was a cool Star Wars fighting game.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyard.
So,
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the two pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready.
Let him have
so I think a game like this, I'm more excited for the multiplayer than I am
To
the
take
single
the
player.
fight online, you'll need flight
I feel like
time with
single
all
player
8 ships.
stories and flight games
Fighters
are
are
just
the
a little
most
bit boring.
flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get him.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of fun.
Support ships
Oh,
can keep
TIE
allies safe
Reaper.
and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light him up. Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy
I'm
flagships
just yawning
and
non-stop.
starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care
Ooh,
of
you
it.
gonna see some customization?
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships
Ooh.
fly, fight, and survive.
Okay.
They're on you.
That looks to me like a lot of like
Deal with it.
You can dramatically
good
change your
customization.
loadout
Damn.
depending on your
180
squadron's
turn.
strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer modes.
What we got?
First up, dogfights.
Cool.
This is an all-out
Team deathmatch.
5v5 battle.
Vanguard 5, that was the best.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadrons.
See, I think this is what I'd be
signature
playing.
mode, Fleet battles. Fleet battles are multi-stage conflicts.
Ooh,
Whether
multi-stage.
playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff.
You know, this is looking a whole lot better than I thought it would be.
First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map.
As a dogfight to begin.
Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
Okay. And then storm the main command.
Capital ships.
And finally,
Take out the bridge.
the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are
Nice.
disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
Didn't they do that in
It's
Battlefront
your
2?
squadron's choice of how to play.
Maybe I'm imagining that. I feel like that was like a game mode in
Unrelenting
Battlefront 2.
assaults,
Stay together, strike quickly.
stealth and subversion,
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot
I like the movement.
or brutal
It
bombardment.
looks a lot more like agile than Battlefront 2. You can like do 180 turns super quick and
A unified squadron
I'm up for
is
this.
the key to victory.
100%.
Let's make this count.
It could be like just one of those sort of fun games you just hop on for like maybe
Is
2 or
Star
3
Wars
matches
Squadrons.
every night or something like that.
Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
Cool. Cool. Yep, I am definitely going to be giving that a shot when it comes out. Looks a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. For someone who's not really like a fan of
What's up,
flight
everyone?
games.
It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
Next gen world premiere.
You feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
It's like I'm lightning.
Jedi power battles. Oh my gosh. I could never get past the first level of that game. I have the disc on PS1. I played as
The one true love.
I can't remember what her name was. I think she had a pink lightsaber.
I never thought I could rise to a level where
Yeah, the person who dies on the speeder bikes in Revenge of the Sith.
My heart is like... Score that goal.
This is what we all came here for, right?
And you're a hero.
Just this. FIFA, Madden, and... Was it just FIFA and Madden?
you know what it sounds like. 60,000 people
singing your song.
Of course, they've got this like story mode that they're doing these now.
Live without that feeling.
Timmy Bones.
I guess they must be popular because they keep adding them in.
I feel football.
For the last like 3 or 4 years now.
Feel it in your hands. Taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
You live to fight again.
I think that's what they were kind of showing there.
I want that sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising.
Struggling to stay away because they dropped the Z's. I thought they said this was next gen world premiere. I didn't really see any next gen-ness to that. It's in the game. That's the only good thing about FIFA and Madden is when you turn the game on,
That's a
you hear
lot
that.
to look forward to, but there's more.
We've
Here
still
to
got
tell
15
us
minutes
about the future
left.
of gaming is EA's
What are we
Chief
thinking?
Studio Officer,
Battlefield
Laura Miele.
6?
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports
Hasbro Family Game Night 5?
There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's
All these
just
games
the
are the
beginning.
same, but I don't blame
As you've seen
you for
throughout the
playing
show
those
today,
types of
our
game. I
electronic
totally
artists are
get it.
working
Don't blame
hard
me
to
for
bring
playing-
you
yeah.
more of the games that
I
you
don't
want to
play
play.
them, but-
Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command and Conquer. These games all exist.
I had FIFA
because of
14,
you.
but mainly because that
Your
came
voices
free
are
with my
heard, and we are
Xbox.
acting on your feedback. Now we've talked a lot
The
about all the
Forza
exciting games
7
we'll be
one
playing
was
this
sold
year.
out, so I had to get the FIFA
Our
one.
studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on.
Oh, it's a
Generation
Battlefield.
shifts are an opportunity to push beyond
We're
the
getting
boundaries of
Revolution
gaming
back.
as we know it today. And this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced
Is that
details
a-
of gameplay,
damn, those
this
graphics?
team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience.
Those look
And
good.
with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless
Thanks,
immersion
John.
which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Cool.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds
Dragon
where
Age.
you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality.
Cool.
For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are
They give
creating
us-
epic battles at a scale and fidelity
Damn.
unlike anything you've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts
Star
the
Wars.
power and creativity in your hands. And it's an
Okay.
experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology.
That looks
This
interesting.
is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices,
yeah, they
your
were
ideas.
like pre-rendered
We want to be where
things.
you
They
come
won't
to
look
play.
that good.
We
Or
want to
maybe
make
it will.
games for everyone.
We don't know, but
So please keep giving us your
I'm a
feedback, and let's build the future
skeptic
together.
when it comes to
On
those.
behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today.
Is that it?
But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share.
And then like
Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
We're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
we've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we
Summoning
really
Circle
can't wait
worked.
to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, you know, us to get to this point.
The comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
I actually cannot.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. In my
I can't
apartment.
believe.
This
What
is
the?
what exercise feels like. Ladies and gentlemen.
Holy.
I can't believe it. Before we go,
Skate.
because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go
Skate
to
4 is actually happening? Are you kidding me? Tony Hawk's comes back and now we get Skate 4?
Sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA.
Do we still have 10 minutes?
This has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
I legit cannot believe we just had a Skate game announced. Now, they didn't say Skate 4. And I feel like it's probably like in super early development and they saw like Tony Hawk's is back, Session is coming, Skater XL is coming, and they were like, okay, we need to make Skate 4. So I reckon it's like properly like pre-production maybe, and we won't see it for like a year, like till the end of next year at the least. Or the earliest, and then like 2022 probably. I was gonna give this stream like a 5 out of 10 because it's been pretty boring and we didn't really get many new announcements. Star Wars was cool, but yeah, I think that Skate announcement at the end brought that up to a solid 8.5. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. Well done, EA. You listened to the fans. Last time you listened to fans, we got Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and we don't want to repeat that. So, I'm trusting you, EA, to bring this home and give us Skate 4 as we want it. I can't believe we actually got a Skate announcement. I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to get Battlefield 6 or something completely different. Well, that was a shocking surprise. That was only 50 minutes. A lot quicker than I thought it would be. There's my stream up on the... There we go. All right. Well, that is going to end it for us today. Yeah. Skate. We're getting a new Skate. I can't believe it. We'll be back on Monday with a live stream, and we're going to react to whatever the new game from the Summer Games Fest is on Monday. I don't know if it's Crash. I'm hoping that it's Crash. If it's not, then we'll do a reaction to whatever it is. It might be some small indie game, but I think Jeff has been teasing it up, and he said he's going to have a fun co-host. So I wonder if that co-host is the guy in the Crash suit. We'll see. Yeah. I will have a new video up tomorrow, and I will probably have a lot of videos up over the weekend talking about new Crash and maybe even a new Skate game. I have some Tony Hawk's videos planned, but wow. Tony Hawk's and Skate are back. 2020 isn't as bad as we all thought it would be. Thank you to everyone who came out for the stream. Thank you, Damon. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Creo, for modding. Appreciate that as always. Cheers, Freddie. We had Cole in here. Who else did we have in here earlier? Darth Die. We had ESP. We had Alpha. We had Parachute Dallas had to go, and so did Bandicoot Warrior. I think that might have been it. We had Welsh Falcon Gaming. Good to see you as always. Don't know if you're still hanging around. But yeah, that is going to do it for this stream. I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that. Anyways, hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow in some of the new videos. Should have a new podcasty thing up. It's an experiment. It might not go well, or it might go well. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. Thank you all for hanging out, and Skate 4 is real. I can't believe it. Bye-bye.